Ladies and gentlemen, YouTubers around the world, welcome back to another free-for-all YouTube video with your host, Nasty888. If you've been enjoying the content so far, please give us a like and subscribe. I do appreciate that. So this is a casted game, and we're not going to upload the live version of this one because there was something going weird with my microphone. It sounded really bad. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, we can get it sorted. And hopefully this one isn't also messed up. But it seems like the mic's working okay now. And hopefully you guys can't hear my keyboard. I'm going to test it out right now. But here we go. So we're getting this game here. We're going to be playing as the Mongol horde. And getting set up here. Not the best civ for FFA, but you know, we got a nice little spawn up here, as you can see. As we started up this game, we see there are some deep water fish right in the middle of the map, which we haven't scouted, unfortunately. Or rather, we scouted it, but it's a little bit too late to do anything about it. We see yellow's already on it. You know, we're already on the deer up here. So it just doesn't seem like it's going to be worthwhile to try to invest a little bit later. I mean, I could have actually done it, you know. I'm kind of surprised I didn't in some ways, but... you know, we got our deer, and what I'm trying to do as Mongols, of course, is go for the quick age ups. Already in position, and oh, the other reason I didn't do it is because I didn't see the water from the start. I opened with the double scout, and we already delivered, I think, some sheep. Maybe not. Okay, no, we didn't actually find many sheep just yet, but hopefully we will get better luck. One of these scouts does not get any luck at all, but I think the other one ends up finding some. So we're already you know, made the early stables. We're scouting for sheep. We're trying to just, you know, do a quick age up. So, you know, we could have gone for water. I think it might have been worth it looking at. Let's see what we got going on here. We got actually two players. Okay, only 2 players on water. I guess the screen player doesn't know too much about what's going on. But we're getting our you know, H2 going, popping off here. Let's take a look at my sheep again. This guy already delivered, so we got a few sheep, not too many. As you can see, this one scout went all over the map on this side, didn't find more than 2 sheep, even with the early stables. Like right from the start of the game, we found nothing. We did get some though. I think our Khan's getting a little bit luckier up here, so he's got a few at least. Getting our sheep, we're popping off. But as you can see, these players on water obviously going to be doing a little bit better than us, no doubt, especially Teal here. He's got a lot. Malian player, let's see how he does. He's kind of stuck in between these 2 players though, so I don't... Oh, he's, interestingly enough, Teal has actually built his base all the way over here and taking water on the top here, so he's going to have some... As you can see, he's going to have some trouble here with Yellow building the outpost here. It's kind of annoying for him. As he is an H2, so he could build attack ships to try to stop that from going up, and it looks like he has done that, so he has held off Yellow for now, but Yellow is definitely making more. And meanwhile, it looks like he's going to be dealing with Blue down here as well, and Orange. So, you know, we'll see how he manages here. It looks like Yellow is going to be causing some problems for him. He's trying to repair his hunting canoe, but you know, hunting canoe versus hunting canoe. 2 hunting canoes versus 1, not the best. And now we also see galleys coming out. More galleys, I guess. I guess he only made galleys. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, for some reason, yeah, Hulk's coming out now for Yellow. So Yellow's really committed to taking over water, which is probably the best play for him. You don't want your neighbors. I mean, I don't think it matters for Teal being here because Teal's, you know, his base is not here. He's not gonna have to deal with fighting his actual army, but you do want to secure water just because, you know, like your opponent could do this type of thing, right? I don't know why he's setting all the fishing boats along with it here for repairs. That's kind of wild, but I guess if you really want to shut somebody down, this is one way you could do it. I would prefer to leave my fishing boats fishing, and then he's now pulling them back, realizing Teal doesn't actually have that much here. But he might get he should probably get a demo ship out here. Let's see if he's doing that. No, it doesn't look like anything's coming out of the stock. He doesn't have any more wood. Unfortunately, he's run out of wood, or he's gone off of wood. He's just trying to age up now. I think he's given up water. He's just going to keep mining or harvesting the fish that he can, and then he's going to turn in and surrender. So he's given up. This is a pretty big investment on Yellow's part, so I can't blame him for giving up that. I don't know what Green is doing here, though. Green, very strange idea of his priorities here. So he hasn't made any fishing boats, but he has made attack boats. Maybe he's a newer player, perhaps. But anyways, in this game so far, no one's gone down. Pretty unusual to have an actual full free-for-all game for once. And Yellow's losing a lot of his attack boats, but I don't know what Green is hoping to accomplish here. Really no idea what he's doing. He doesn't have any fishing economy, so he's nothing to protect on water. He's just wasting his resources for nothing. But Yellow is going to win out the fight, it looks like, as one would expect. And so far we are, let's see how we're doing. We're in age 3 now. Age 4 actually, we've got our Khaganate, so we're, let's take a look from my perspective now. We're getting our first units out. Unfortunately, the first one was a nest of bees, so not the most useful. But, you know, I was worried Yellow was just going to run us over because I saw he was on deep water and I didn't really see that he was fighting anyone. I didn't know about the fighting and whatnot, so I was really worried about this Yellow player, so... As soon as we get out these horse archers, I think we're going to go investigate Yellow's situation. And we do see that he's only in age 2, which is, you know, he's pretty far back by investing all that those resources into the fighting and not getting the fishing out. You can see that he's just he doesn't have much going on for him here. He's really invested in water, and we're about to get some units, it looks like. So we'll watch what happens next. Looks like red and blue are also about to go at it down here, maybe. So we do come in here with some horse archers in the Khan, and we start trying to harass his villager count. We don't find too many yet, but we are getting a few. Let's go back to the whole map and see. It looks like red, it's actually going to go for green up here. Interesting. So yeah, yellow is still actually in age 2 of all things, surprisingly. And, you know, let's how many fishing ships do we have here? Not too many, huh? Yeah, only 10 fishing boats. So he really didn't, he didn't commit enough into his fishing boats to get his age 3. Red is going to be harassing purple, but purple does have the white tower down here with the council hall. So I think he's going to be okay. It looks like he's definitely going to be okay against red's attack. Meanwhile, we're harassing yellow some more. He is, you know, getting beat down a little bit. And losing some workers here and there. You know, he doesn't really have any units to, like, you know, handle this really. Just his defenses. They're elite horse archers. He's only in age 2, so it's a huge problem for him. So after purple defends off red, he's going to instead decide to attack green because red is, you know, around the mountains here, as you can see on the mini map. And purple is going to, it looks like, win this fight and win this, beat this player down. So he's going to claim the king, which is right here. There we go. So purple gets the first kill of the game. Meanwhile, I'm working on yellow here. And yellow is starting to evacuate over to the other side of the map, as you can see. He's building a Burgrave on the far side to keep it so I can't a landmark snipe him, as he should do. And he's also, I believe, evacuated his king over here. We can see the king on the transport boat. So he's decided, I guess yellow's decided that he can't beat me, which, you know, is correct. But he's also decided that he wants to now go over here and try to reestablish himself. Which, I mean, fair. I mean, I probably would have made more fishing boats, but... I am coming around to investigate him over here, and we do see... You know, we're able to just kill a lot of vills here with these elite knights, right, from our Khaganate. And it's just not looking too great for yellow. We are losing some because of all these attack boats, so I have a problem here. I can't really, you know, destroy all this easily. I do need siege or something to, like, snipe this last landmark out. King is in here too, but we can't really attack it, right, with these ground units because of all the military ships. It's a problem. Looks like we're seeing orange and teal go at it over here. Orange is coming in, invading teal's space. You know, blue is also setting up to hit teal, so teal is probably going to be the next player out in this game, I would imagine. So now we've got a bunch of, you know, nested bees and some. We've retreated across to this side of the map. We've given up trying to push here with all the boats for now. We're just gonna, you know, take what we can get over here and get rid of his base. Meanwhile, it looks like purple is attacking blue, so blue's going to be distracted. He's not going to be able to help orange kill teal. we do see that I'm still the only player in H4, so a lot of these players are doing the H3 aggression, the men-at-arms, the crossbows, as we can see. They're not really getting to the end game here. A lot of fighting going on. But we do see, it looks like, ooh, almost got the king there. We do see now that yellow is claiming the sacred site, and there's only one sacred site, so he is going for the sacred victory. Which, I mean, I think is probably a good strategy at this. I mean, even though it's not very likely, right? It's like, what else are you gonna do in this game? You're like getting destroyed. You know, your only chance is probably that. So, you know, probably, you know, maybe a bit of a fool's hope, but still a hope nonetheless for yellow over here. We do see, and a lot of these other players are distracted fighting each other, so it could work out for him if you know, if I wasn't around. Maybe if I wasn't interested in him anymore for whatever reason. I don't see why that would happen, but you know, he's going for it. Alright, so purple looks like he's gonna get the kill. He's gonna claim his second kill of the game. So purple's gonna go up to +2, I think, after killing blue here. Assuming he gets this king, which is about to pop out. There it is, and the kill is purple's second. And now we've destroyed everything on this side of the water. So now we're gonna come around here, try to push in on yellow, try to help reclaim the sacred. We do see, unfortunately, there's some stone walls here. And we have, unfortunately, our Khaganate has not given us... usually the thing that I hate with the Khaganate is it makes this unit the... here, it's actually being made now, the Hugh Pow a lot of the time. But this time it actually hasn't given us even a single one of those, so... unfortunately, it makes it harder to snipe buildings for me. But, you know, we finally have one coming out, but our nest of bees can slowly, you know, burn these walls down, and it's hard for the vills to repair. I think this because the nest of bees can snipe them. So at least we're gonna slowly work our way through that. And we see now teal fighting into orange. She's pushing back. Orange's attack wasn't such a success, it looks like. And these players are kind of denting each other in a bit. So it doesn't seem like anyone's gonna have the upper hand. Maybe orange, in fact, will have the upper hand here. I'm not sure what going back here in teal's base. It doesn't seem like there's much production, and he's just surrendered for some reason. His king is right here, so we'll keep an eye on this. Nope, that's a villager. Oops, alright, sped up the game. I meant to rotate the map. So that's just a vill. So where is his king then? Huh. Did we miss that? Maybe we missed it. Looks like orange is definitely... Oh, here it is. Okay, the king is found by orange. So orange will pick up his first kill of the game. Now we're pushing into, we've broken through the wall, and we're pushing in, and you know, I'm sniping down this town center first because I want to get rid of more emergency repairs. I don't want him to have that. And then I'm like, okay, that's gone. Now, you know, the king's here, but there's all these boats here, and so pushing over here, he could definitely evacuate, and he does evacuate the king into the transport boat, but he gets landmark sniped, so it didn't matter, right? I knew that was his last landmark because I killed the other two on the other side. I knew he was still in castle, and there was no way he was getting up his imperial. So we're ready to get our first kill of the game as well. So now we're up against purple with 2, and orange with 1, and red with none, and me with 1. So that's what it's looking like here at the getting close to the 30-minute mark in this game. And we'll have to see how things play out from here. I do have pretty decent economy now. I've been adding on town centers, getting up some base defenses in case someone tries to snipe me, and getting a bunch of these stables around my ovo here. My ovo is gone now, unfortunately, but we're making even more of these, not stables, sorry, the pastures. So we've got quite a few of those going on now. We can see we've got 24 stables, which is great, right? We've got plenty of sheep, should be coming out now. Unfortunately, some of the rally points are screwed up, it looks like, so the villagers not doing the best. And meanwhile, we've decided to attack orange, but orange has instantly given up. He realized he couldn't match this army. He'd been fighting too long in age 3, and now we're gonna go ahead and come in here, and we're gonna get that king, pick up our second kill. Meanwhile, purple is attacking into red down here, trying to claim his 3rd kill. But this is kind of playing into our advantage, right? Now these other 2 players are fighting each other, and not fighting us. So we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity and start taking advantage of the pillage bonus. We do have the upgrades already, so we're getting a lot of resources here, as you can see. 75 stone, 75 gold for each building we torch down, which is pretty amazing. So we're going to be getting a bunch of resources, building up our power, while these players kind of, you know, lose some of them. It looks like Purple is going to be winning this fight, as he should, at the supply that he's at. Let's take a look at Purple's supply. He's at 300 out of 300, so he's fully maxed out. Red is just getting destroyed. So Purple is probably going to take a supply advantage on us if he gets this Red King, which is down here, looks like. But we're still, you know, we're still torching stuff, trying to get some bounty. But now now we realize that we're like, you know, we're getting near max out. We can start, you know, we could keep torching, which might be a good idea. But I think, you know, if there's going to be a fight down here, we probably want to get involved sooner rather than later, so that we can exploit the fact that they're fighting each other, and we can see that Purple is way out of position for my attack over here. He's all the way down in Red's base. And I'm going to be coming through, and he's trying to build walls last minute. He didn't build them soon enough. And we're breaking through the walls, killing his vills, torching more stuff, getting those bounties, those bounties. And we're coming in, and it's not looking great here for Purple. You know, he's kind of getting outmaneuvered. His army is having to push through anyways because he's already here. But now the larger portion of my army is coming down to get involved, and he's kind of just, you know, he doesn't really have enough here to defend all this, right? So he's starting to pull back. We do find that he does overrun this side of my army here, but in the middle here, you know, we're just kind of causing some damage. We're actually getting flanked here, so in a way this isn't the best, but we do have these horses, which we can do whatever we want with, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We can pick and choose our fights here. So we're backing up, regrouping, taking a fight here, but maybe it's not the best fight. We do have some nest of bees here, though. So you can see 4 nest of bees. Kind of allows us to overrun the army. And Purple has defeated this player here, so he's gone up to 350 supply cap. But let's take a look at Purple's. You can see his supply cap no longer matters because he's taken such poor trades against me that he's actually way behind in the army supply. And we are pushing through. And it looks like we're going to pick up this win here. Purple getting overrun. I'm in his base now, taking out his houses, and he just gives up. So there you go, guys. Another Khaganate game for us. Another successful Imperial Rush. It's kind of a tough one to pull off, but it's nice when you do. I think it's this game. So let's take a look at the timeline here. So, you know, I was expecting the player I was on water to do better, and they over-invested in military, so things kind of played into our favor there. We got a very early H4, as you can see, about the, what is this, like the 15, no, this is even earlier. This is like a 13 minute Khaganate Palace, I think. So pretty nice timing there. And then from there, we start to invest more in economy. You can see about here is when we start to have the town centers. And we get our military going, and we start taking over the map. So, pretty nice game. You can see because of all the torching, all the raiding that we did, we had a pretty good economy, and that allowed us to clinch the game. So, there you guys go. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.